Hey everybody, Charlie902 here, and welcome back to Starfield. We last left off, we are now a senior operative for Ryujin Industries. Our last mission didn't go as well as I wanted it to, and wasn't as fun as I wanted it to be, but we managed to run our way through it, and it seemed to have no negative repercussions, so it is done. So we are complete with faction quests that I have ran into. Unless there are other factions I haven't met, there are no more faction quests. Now, we do have a few of these, I don't know what these blue ones are called. What are these? Miscellaneous quests. Missions, these are done. So we have some activities. We have a ton of activities to do. Not too worried about those. We'll check out these miscellaneous quests. If there's any of these that look interesting, we'll do them. And then we're going to continue with the main story. So here we go. Epsat Strikers, local gang. Apparently they've been taking a beating from the Disciples, a rival gang. Not really concerned with that. We need to help Tevin deal with Headlock, a thug that's been terrorizing his shop. I should go to Frankie's Grab and Go and ask about him. Not really concerned about that. Paradiso Chief Security Officer. There's a sensitive matter he wishes to discuss. I should meet with him on Paradiso. That sounds fun. So I think we went to Paradiso and then we never did anything there. So let's check this out, see what this is. Yeah, I don't think we actually checked this place out. Is there a starport person here? Oh, that's right. There's the robots.
Welcome back, esteemed. It is my sincere. I have noted
Okay,
your
there's
repeat
no-
appearance at our resort.
Let's sell these weapons we got. Magstorm is expensive. There we go. That's good for now.
Thank you for your patronage. You have been automatically credited with 20% off your next stay.
Are we not... We're not tracking this, are we? Was it first contact? There we go. Over here. Are you this?
Don't worry about us.
No, you're security.
We're just here to keep the peace.
How do we get in here? Is there a door I'm not seeing? Oh, there is. It's literally right here.
Knowing you're in our capable hands.
Okay. Security. You there.
Welcome to Paradiso. Jiro Sukiyama at your service.
Nice to meet you.
Do you have a security concern, or is there something else I can help you with?
I'm here about the distress call.
Ah, yes, of course. I'm glad you came. As you can imagine, we're in a bit of a predicament. Under normal circumstances, we would not enlist outside help in this manner. But this is a matter we can't afford to worry our guests about. As such, we need to handle this discreetly.
I don't want to do discreet.
Failure on your part to do so could have severe consequences. So, before we proceed, can you swear not to discuss this with anyone else unless explicitly directed to do so?
I swear it. Let me know what you need to do.
Great. I appreciate it. Not too long ago, a strange and enormous ship appeared in Parima space. It is now locked in
Oh,
orbit
that's
around the
right.
planet.
I do remember
So
that.
far, doesn't seem to be hostile, but any attempts to communicate with it have been in vain, so we're unsure of the ship's intentions.
Seems like a delicate situation. Go on.
It is. Whatever's going on, we need to approach this with care. First, see if you have more luck communicating with them. If not, you may have to try boarding. Whatever you do, it's important to remember to seek diplomacy with who or whatever's on board. As soon as you have any more information, report to Oliver Campbell. He's the CEO of Paradiso. All formal decisions will need to go through him, and he'll have your pay. Good luck.
Okay, this could be interesting. I do remember now that when we came here a long time ago, there was a ship in orbit which was causing the normal patrons of this place to have to take a different route. Can we just go straight to... Yes. I think that works. Alright, so this is the ship, right? Hail. Hello, this is Solstice. I don't think this is working. I'm going to attempt a docking procedure and we can talk on board. Okay, so at least we let them know we're going to dock. All right.
Ship is now docked.
Let's board.
Perfect.
How much you want to bet we gotta like fight some type of alien infestation or something? You wanna come with me?
Do you require my assistance?
Nah, we're good.
Stay alert. Weapons at the ready.
Remain calm. You're human.
Yeah. Didn't know there were other options?
Oh, pardon my ignorance. We just didn't expect to find people out here. We didn't think anyone else left Earth before us.
Oh.
Perhaps we should greet our guests.
Of course. Manners.
You guys
I'm
left
Captain Darren
Earth on one of
Breckenridge.
those large ships.
This is Security Officer Bomani Reader. And this is Dr. Mabuti da Costa, one of our elders.
A pleasure to meet you.
Solstice. Wait, don't tell me. You're gonna ask for some sort of huge favor. Your ship is unlike any I've ever seen. What can you tell me about its design?
I don't know all the particulars, but I'll try to answer as best I can. It's a colony ship.
Were you guys frozen or
It was
something?
built long ago by our ancestors to sustain our crew over hundreds of years in space through generations of travelers. It's sturdy, fast, and spacious. That last one is important because we had to take as many supplies as possible with us on the journey and still have ample space for our crew.
Have you guys not encountered the settled systems then? Look, I'm just here to help the people on the planet down below. I'm Solstice. I'm here to help.
I see. As you may have presumed, we're in a bit of a bind. Our ship has finally completed its near 200-year journey from Earth.
From
Only
Earth.
to find our new home seemingly colonized by, well, we don't know. Communications haven't been successful, so your arrival is fortuitous. Perhaps you'd be willing to act as a middle person between ourselves and the others.
So you're gonna colonize Paradiso. You know those others are human beings, and they were here first. Not gonna lie, that's pretty big ask. 200 years. How did it take you so long to get here?
Ah, your question confirms one of our recent theories. It would seem that some form of faster-than-light travel or space-bending technology was invented during our long journey. That would explain why we would find people this far out into space. I guess technology leapfrogged us at some point. Interesting.
This is cool.
I
I
can
like
only
this mission.
imagine that our predecessors didn't believe the technology would ever work. And so they made the decision to leave when they did.
I'd love to know more, but maybe we should get away from this airlock first.
Oh yes, of course. Where are my manners? Now then, please follow me. There's much to discuss first. We'll speak more on the matter once we reach the bridge.
Give me your giant
Dr.
ship.
DaCosta, you may return to your quarters if you wish.
Thank you, Captain.
I will follow you to the bridge, ma'am.
I like how you guys have
Security
color
purposes.
codes. Yellow for
I do
security.
not believe we have need to fear our guest, but I'll allow it if you insist. Welcome to the Earth colony ship Constant. In the early 2100s, my ancestor, Rupert Breckenridge, researched a number of scientific scenarios: climate change, asteroid impact, nuclear war, global pandemic, and more. Each scenario showed the likelihood of an extinction-level event to be within 50 years. He fully believed Earth was destined to be rendered uninhabitable. We've always assumed that's what happened. So, he gathered the best and brightest he could find, built the Constant, and set a course for this planet here. We were told that it was the largest, most advanced ship ever constructed on Earth at the time. If you can believe, entire generations have been born, lived, and died on this ship.
That's crazy.
It really goes to show that there are no limits to human ingenuity and perseverance.
The Constant is a peaceful ship.
So you would have no idea of like what Earth is like other than
Just
what media you've brought
stay out
here
of trouble.
and stories that you've been told. Strange, your computers are exactly the same as ours.
Here we are. Let's talk.
I like the bridge though.
Now that you're here, I can finally give my crew a chance at a new life.
Sounds like you could use some help with your situation here.
Well, as I mentioned, we've been unsuccessful in communications with anyone up until you arrived, though not for lack of trying. But since you're asking, maybe you'd be willing to be a sort of diplomat between us and them as we attempt to resolve our situation. Does that sound agreeable to you?
Yeah, I don't mind that. People in Paradiso want the same. I'll help.
Ah, so they have a name. Paradiso. And it sounds promising that they sent you here to speak with us. You see, we intended to settle here, but we assumed that they intend to defend their claim given their presence here. We'd like you to go speak to them on our behalf and help us negotiate a solution, preferably one that favors us.
I can do it if you tell me what you'd like me to say to them.
Excellent. Make no mistake, this is our planet, and we intend for them to see this our way. So, speak with their leadership and see if you can negotiate a solution on our behalf. Preferably, get them to see things our way.
Don't see
Report
how
back
it's
to me,
your
let me know what
planet.
they say, and we'll go from there.
Okay, but no promises I'll be able to convince them. It's huge. Why not just settle the other side of it away from the others?
We thought about it, but it simply won't do. I need to think about the distant future of our people. Sure, our first settlement may be small, but our predecessors dreamt of our new civilization spreading across the globe. That will be difficult if someone else plans to do the same. While we're not completely close to the idea of sharing, it's much easier if we have complete domain over this world.
No promises I'll be able to convince them.
Now, it makes little sense to give up before you try. Thank you, and good luck.
It's a bit crazy of you guys to assume that you're just going to take dominion of the whole planet when they're already here and established. I probably can't go there. I probably have to
Like yours before.
go to my ship first. Wait a minute. Do I have a skill point? I do have a skill point. Where did I get one of those? What do we want to spend it on? And look, we have a free skill point in manipulation. How can we go 10 levels higher? 20 levels higher? I'm not concerned about that. We can go here. We can do pain tolerance. And if we do that, that will get us close to here. I really want to do concealment. But then again, we're close to engineering, so let's do surveying. Now next level we can do weapons engineering and spacesuit design.
Haven't seen any ships before you arrived.
Alright, well let's get out of here. Oh my goodness. I don't know the way we went. Was it this way? How do I get out of your ship? We gotta go down some stairs. Here? No? Oh my god.
These are exciting times, aren't
I'm
they?
stuck. Here, maybe? Can't even jump over this. Nope. How do I get off? I don't remember the way I came up.
Just because our equipment's old doesn't mean it won't work. to
Command
take
bay.
down
Lift.
troublemakers.
We didn't take a lift though, did we? Mess hall. Classroom. Engineering.
We were
Command
never
bay.
trained to address threats.
We came up this way.
Now that we know what's out there, things are going to be more.
Engineering.
Careful waving that fancy gun around.
cargo bay, medical bay. Did we come up here? We may have came up here.
We got
This is
strict
how we...
rules
Alright.
around here.
You guys didn't see my cool robot? Alright, let's undock. Let's head back down.
Adventures go. Great. Fantastic. A moment in time will treasure.
Not only were human, but we spoke English too. I would think our language would have evolved a bit.
That ship will carry the memory of your visit forever.
Of course it will. Alright, so now we want to go back to Paradiso. And we gotta talk to Boss Man. Tell him, hey, these people want to steal your Paradise Resort planet. You guys need to share. I don't know why they want to take your whole planet. Alright, well, at least we get to check this place out. How's the gravity? It's alright. Liking the red palm trees. That's pretty cool. Enhance. So there's a place where you can get plastic surgery done. Let me guess. Is this a shop? Chunks. It's a Chunks diner. Oh, it's a beach. Hold on. We're going to go check this out real quick.
What?
Are these some of the, like, suites? Or is this like a little lounge? I think it's a suite. These are cool. Can I build these on my outpost? These are what I want.
Hey.
I think this is a suite. This is like a bathroom
Yes?
here, right? Yes. Oh, that is cool. Look at that view. All right, let's go talk to Bigwig Steve, or whatever his name is. He should be up here in the main building. I'm assuming that's regular rooms. Ooh, I'm digging the weeping wall. Is that what these are called?
Excuse me.
What? And then you got Tranquility. Little bistro and a coffee shop. Check in.
Howdy.
Hello. Let's go to the executive floor. There's a deluxe penthouse here, too.
Excuse me, you can't just waltz in there. Do you have an appointment?
Kinda do. You have a problem with the ship in orbit, and I'm here to help.
Oh, you're the one they're waiting for then. Do you need anything else from me before you meet with the board?
Cup of coffee would be nice. What were everyone's thoughts when the Constant showed up?
People were a little freaked out around here, understandably. It looks so different and it's so massive. We honestly thought we were under attack by an unknown entity. But then, nothing happened. It just stayed there.
You sound like
No
an
one could
anime
communicate with it.
protagonist voice.
And we've been very careful not to alert the resort guests. The board believed it would be bad for business.
What can you tell me about the board?
What I could tell you would get me in a lot of trouble. Most of them are typical C-level execs. I doubt you even need to use your imagination for that. The ones that show up to work day to day, at least. I swear, I've never even met some of them, because they chill at their own private, secluded beach homes all the time. Anyway, be smart around Oliver. He's got a way of getting what he wants without you realizing it. And that's all I'll say.
Okay, I'm ready.
Sure. Have fun in the Shark Tank. And don't worry, even they call it that.
It may be paradise. but that
I
doesn't mean
just
we don't
feel
run into
that we
trouble
should
from
be
time to time.
focusing on the
Let
natural
me get a drink to
beauty
start.
of this planet, not our amenities.
There are millions of
Come on,
planets
mate.
out there.
Loads
People
more
can go to
interesting
any
things to
one
do
of
outside.
them.
No
The
need to
resort
mill about in
facilities
here.
are precisely what we bring to the table.
Okay, I understand you're the man I need to talk to about the strange ship in orbit.
I am. And you must be the diplomat Jiro told me about. Welcome, welcome. Normally I'd offer you an all-inclusive stay at our resort before we spoke. But given the circumstances, I'm going to cut to the chase. We've got our friends, the aliens, up there, causing all sorts of problems for our resort. You like that? The marketing team came up with it. The thought is, if we can't get rid of them, it might actually attract more tourism. Come see the aliens!
Sure, whatever. It's brilliant. Let's just get to the matter at hand.
Ah, we're being direct then. Good on you. So, what do you know about this dodgy ship I'm hearing all about?
It's a generation ship full of colonists from Earth here after a 200-year journey.
Well, that's something. Shame we can't just tell them kindly to bugger off. Something tells me that's not going to work. Now, tell me, what are we going to do about it? Give me some proposals, people. I need something to work with here.
We could offer to resettle them here. There's more than enough space.
They could stay here, temporarily, but it'll cost them. Quite a bit, too. They'd need to work off all their debts before
We're not
being
making
allowed to
indentured servants out of the Earth colonists.
Maybe not. What if we help them get out of here? Outfit their ship with a grav drive so they can find a new home. We could even lend our engineers to help and give their captain an updated star map. What do you think?
Sounds costly. We can't absorb that cost, and it's unlikely they even have compatible currency, let alone enough for the transaction. Someone else would have to foot
We have
the
to
bill.
talk about your lip liner.
I swear
It's
this would be a
atrocious.
lot easier if they ceased to exist entirely.
Oh, God.
Anyway, Seema's got the right idea. Either works for me. Just tell me what you want to do.
So they can live here, but they'd be indentured servants? No. Wait, why do I have to buy the grav drive? Cease to exist? Are you suggesting how to destroy the ship? Can't just let some other authority handle this? Why can't they just settle on the other side of the planet or something?
We own this planet, they don't. Here at Paradiso, we don't like leaving things to chance. Who knows what these people will do with their land? Imagine the landscaping disasters they might come up with, and how that might mar the satellite imagery of the planet in our brochures. No, much better to assimilate them into our culture if they come here to live, rather than leave it to chance.
These are human beings and you're worried about landscaping. I understand your point from a business stance, but I disagree. Probably right, these people could be bad for business. You worried about landscaping?
Well, absurd or not, that's our official stance. I make the decisions that are best for our entire group. You don't.
Why do I have to buy the grav drive?
It's not our responsibility to bear the brunt of that cost. We're being more than generous by offering the use of our engineering team to help install it. A custom grav drive can't come cheap, and I assume they have neither the monetary means nor the connections to get a hold of that kind of technology. That leaves the only other party in this negotiation. You.
I think I made up my mind.
And which proposal will you be taking to the good captain? I assume there's a captain?
We're not going to make indentured servants out of them. I'll buy the grav drive and convince them to settle elsewhere.
Ah, good on you. You want to see a man named Benny St. James over at Hope Tech. He's the best in the business. If anyone can retrofit a 200-year-old ship with a modern grav drive, it'd be him. We'll coordinate our engineering team with his when you return, though you may have to help the Constance engineers prepare for it on their end. Good luck. Right. On behalf of the Paradiso group, we appreciate your help.
Heck, it's the only thing we've really got to offer.
I don't want to risk us coming off as just another artificial, shady, trash-filled dump like Neon. That's not who we are.
There's
We've
not a
got
good
something
prop when you want
special
one.
here.
I was going to
We
find a
should
knife and be
embrace
like,
that.
hey, that's not a
Alright.
knife. This is a knife.
I
That's horrible. I'm sorry to all Australians. Please don't murder me. Alright. I grew up... What was his name? Crocodile Dundee. Something Hogan was his name. I grew up watching that. Back in the 80s. Alright, so we are going to go to Hope Tech again. And we're going to buy a grav drive. Hopefully it's not hundreds of thousands, but even if it is, we have the money and we don't really have anything else to spend it on other than ships. Which are cool, but I mean, it's really just Legos that are already put together for you, right? Speaking of money, is this has 36 credits. Never mind.
I don't want to hear any complaints.
You would have thought that we would went and talked to the captain first about this. Alright, so we need to go up there. There's some stairs. Helpful.
Keep an eye on your valuables.
Hello, Benu St. James.
Needs brave new innovations. We're so much more than space freight.
I hear an expert with grav drives and other ship parts. I need to ask a favor.
Sure, that sounds like me. What can I do for you? I'm a little busy, but I think I could spare some time.
Oliver Campbell sent me. I'm here about a grav drive for an old colony ship.
Oh, you should have just said that. Of course I can help you. Oliver sent a courier ahead of you. I did some research on ships from that era, and I have a decent idea what we're dealing with. So grav drives didn't really take off until after the ship was built. But I've got access to an ancient grav drive that looks like it could be compatible. With some minor adjustments. It's in good shape, too. Parts not cheap, though. Neither is the labor. Just pay the combined cost of parts and labor, and it's yours.
40,000. Maybe we can lower that a bit.
It's
I should have taken the drugs.
Given how rare these old grav drives are.
All right. You've had that old part for how long, and no one has yet offered to buy it?
True. I keep telling myself I'm holding on to it for the right time. Perhaps this is that right time.
I know you'd like to help me out if you could.
You don't know what you're talking about.
Apparently I don't. Sorry, I'm not trying to be difficult. Just want to talk this through.
Look, I'd like to help, but tell you what. Sounds like this is for a good cause. While I can't give you the part for free, I won't charge you for the work.
All right, that's way better. That's reasonable.
You're darn right it is. I'll get to work on it right away. I recommend you go back to the ship and ask the captain to prepare for its retrofit. Standard stuff. I'm sure they have an engineer on board to help. We'll send the part along when it's ready and install it with the help of Oliver's people. Pleasure working with you.
Yeah, how are you going to try to charge me for labor when it was Oliver's people that were going to do the labor? All right, so now we're going to... Wait, what? Speak what I mean? Is this right? How did we warp? Hold on. Yeah. Well, how did we... I don't understand why we can't warp there now. Well, let's go here. Jump. And... Still can't jump out of range, so we're going to go here. How did we go to Hope Tech, but not able to go back? I don't understand. Starburn Guardian. Are they going to shoot us?
And in one instant,
this is Freestar Space. Please hold your current speed and heading while we scan you.
Not worried about you guys. I want to go here.
Contraband.
You think I think?
All right,
You
we're
say
done.
I think.
Have a good
I
time
am
in
your
the
sidekick.
I'm not going to Neon. Going to this ship and trying to put a ancient grav drive on them in its star map so they can get out of here.
Being hurtled through space once more.
ECS, Earth Colony ship, right? Dock, please. Woo, it didn't work the first time. I thought I was going to ram into the side of it. Can we skip this? This is a loading screen. We can't skip this.
Time to cycle the airlock and move.
Let's board. Wonder if this will be the end of it or if there's going to be follow-on missions.
Good day, Captain.
Where is your engineer? Above us somehow. How do we get up there?
Constant is a peaceful ship. Don't change that.
Why can't I put these stairs in my ship? Hello there.
People always appreciate a good engineer, whether they know it or not. I was hoping to talk to our visitor from outer space, and here you are! Welcome, welcome! I have a million burning questions, but I won't overwhelm you. There will be plenty of time for that later. Please, indulge me just a couple.
Sure.
How did you do it? Did humanity finally discover faster than light travel and eclipse our poor old ship?
Yes. We have tech called a grav drive that allows a ship to bend space.
I knew it. It's incredible! I read about this technology in our archives from Earth, but it was only theoretical back then. Amazing! I'll have to learn more. Oh, I've got so many questions, but I'm being rude. I haven't even given you my name. Chief Engineer Kazemi, but you can call me Amin. And, I might add, I'm one of the reasons we're still floating out here today.
I'm Solstice. There's something else I need to talk to you about.
Yes, of course. Anything for my new friend.
I'm supposed to help you prep the ship for the grav drive. The ship this old, do you have any good heroic engineering stories?
Many years ago, when I was a junior engineer, the reactor's computer burned out. The computer that controls the reactor's various regulators. I'll spare you the details, but when that happens, the ship and everyone on it is in danger of turning into a mess of hot slag. I had to jury-rig parts from old media devices to prevent a meltdown. And that's how I became the boss around here.
Cool. If your predecessors knew about grav drives, why didn't they wait? We already answered that. What's your other questions?
Yes! So many! Does everyone have their own spaceships like you? Do people only live on naturally habitable planets, or did they learn to terraform? Are we in contact with alien species? I have so many more, but I don't want to take up all your time.
Well, not everyone has ships, but many do.
Haha! I knew it! Incredible! Amazing! Simply amazing! In our ancestors' time, only the very wealthy could afford to build ships. Even this ship was only possible by our families pulling together nearly all of their financial resources.
No terraforming, but there are colonies on inhospitable planets. We just use hab units and suits.
I'm not surprised. The amount of energy it would take to terraform an entire planet seems improbable. I can assume these types of colonies are strictly for mining and gathering rare resources, since there are nearly limitless habitable planets to choose from out there.
No sentient life as far as we can tell, but plenty of diverse living creatures.
Disappointing, but not unexpected. When you showed up, I tried to tell the others about the Fermi paradox. I suggested that the most likely explanation for you was that humanity had developed faster, more advanced technology and had leapfrogged us. Seems I was right.
What's the Fermi paradox? I'm gonna have to look that up. I don't know that one. I feel like a dumb.
Thank you for taking the time to talk with me. I can have a bit of a big personality, I'm told. So let me know if I ever get on your nerves.
No, you're good. You're like one of the coolest NPCs I've met this entire game. It's supposed to help you prep the ship for the grav drive.
What grav drive? Just joking with you. The Paradiso engineers filled me in. Okay.
Wait,
let's see what we need to do.
So you guys are already on board with this, and you're already in
All
communication with Paradiso?
This will be fun. And hopefully there will be no explosions in the process. I have just received word that the drive is here. Ready to get to work?
Sure.
Great, great, great! There are 3 preparations I need you to help me make while I set things up on my end. First thing I need you to do is reroute the power from the port turbo pump to the auxiliary cryogenic radiator. Then, turn the plasma runoff inhibitor function to 5%. Last, you'll need to decouple the magnetic flange pipe enclosures from the auxiliary module assembly.
Sure.
Got it? Let's hop to it.
Yeah, I have it.
And to think, all this time, we thought we were alone.
Wow. Hi.
Are we supposed to do this in order? feel like we could blow this whole thing up. We were supposed to do... Oh no. Wait, what were we supposed to do?
Keeping a 200-year-old ship running. Something wrong.
Reminder of what to do.
There are 3 things we need to do. Reroute the power from the port
turbo pump
to the auxiliary cryogenic
to
radiator.
cryogenic radiator.
Turn the plasma runoff inhibitor function to 5%. Decouple the magnetic flange pipe enclosures from the auxiliary module assembly. See you!
Okay, nobody talk to me. Nobody talk to me. Get out of the way. Get out of the way. Cryo pump. Oh god. I've already forgotten. I've already forgotten. What do I gotta do? Plasma runoff inhibitor. To 5%. Okay. I did one. Let's just do one at a time.
If the other something. There's still something. Reroute the power from the port turbo pump
to auxiliary cryogenic radiator.
Decouple the magnetic
Port turbo pump. Auxiliary cryogenic radiator. Turbo pump port to auxiliary cryogenic radiator. Okay. Last thing.
I can't tell you how. Something. There's still something left. Decouple the magnetic flange pipe enclosures from the auxiliary module assembly.
Magnetic flange pipe enclosures.
Good luck out there.
Auxiliary module assembly. Magnetic flange pipe enclosures. Decouple from the auxiliary module. Was it actuator or assembly? Dang it.
People always appreciate something wrong. There's still something left to do. Decouple the magnetic flange pipe enclosures from
assembly.
The so long.
Decouple. Magnetic flange pipe enclosures. Decouple from auxiliary module assembly. Okay, think we did it right. Hopefully y'all won't blow up and die. Let's go talk to the Capitan. Is there a way over from here? I don't think so.
Never seen a ship like yours before. Then again, I haven't seen any ships. Now that we know what's out there.
Where are you at?
Just because our
Captain's
equipment's old
quarters.
doesn't mean it won't work
Wake up.
to take down troublemakers.
Grab a brush, put a
No
little
matter the
makeup.
outcome, I won't let my crew down.
Grav drive installed.
Well, well, it would appear we have the means to go nearly anywhere now, thanks to you. The engineers even upgraded our communications equipment so we can speak with passing ships. Turns out it was a pretty easy fix. Thank you again for all you've done.
Watch the Crimson Fleet immediately take these guys over and enslave them. No problem, glad it worked out.
Without you, we'd most likely be stuck. But you went above and beyond. I'll make sure people tell tales of your generosity for as long as our society lives. I don't know if we can ever fully repay you. Thank you again.
Gave me some Earth baseball, 2 of them. An antique piggy bank. Some soccer balls. And some weapons. A basketball.
Careful waving that fancy gun around. We don't need to see like
A hockey stick. Why'd you give me a bunch of sporting equipment? What weapons did you give me? I do like the piggy bank though. This manual's full of complex diagrams and instructions on how to install an antique grav drive. We did get this. This is nice. Suppressed too. Okay, well,
We were never trained.
That's done. How do we get out of here now? We go this way? This is not the way. Oh my god, I hate this ship. I keep getting confused. I think this way? Yes. Speak with Abe. Who's Abe?
Wow.
What's in here?
I've heard about you, but here you are.
How would y'all have a deep recon spacesuit? Alright, well, let's look through the rest of our list. See if there's any other missions we would like to do. Don't care about the mob ones. Companions' belongings. What does this mean? Retrieve Sarah's belongings? Meh. Man named Nesher Omani being apprehended by security for possessing Aurora. Ground Pounder. It's a Freestar Collector research outpost in Altair 2 that's been overrun by spacers. They need help. Pick up some artwork. Distress call for help from list. We'll try this one. Let me guess, it's far away. So we'll go here.
Welcome to the Freestar Collective.
Don't care, Freestar Collective. Want to go here. Still out of fuel range, so I guess we'll go to here.
Please maintain your current course while we scan your ship.
What a ride! Switching grab, drop.
Okay, now we go to here. Can we make it now? We can.
To normal propulsion.
Okay.
Another successful jump. No distance is too
Seems we've been here. Scan this planet. This is a farm. Let's land.
Landing site is sufficient. Taking the ship down.
Ooh, this is foggy. Oh, we're landing like right at the little entrance here. Alright, what are we supposed to do here? Shoot everybody? Cool, we can do that. I'll talk to you probably.
I'm not afraid to use this to defend my home and my family.
Okay.
But you sure as hell don't look like any spacer I've seen before.
Your broadcast made it sound like you're in trouble.
So let me get this straight. You heard a distress call and you flew all the way down here. What are you?
I heard it
some
like
sort
a
of
year ago.
Priest or good Samaritan? I didn't know people like you were real, but I got a heap load of problems. And I'm willing to pay my share for the help.
I could always use some credits.
Couldn't we all, right? Used to be
Is your nose clipping through your face mask?
Stakes in this system. We rarely saw eye to eye in the best of times, and believe me, True, these ain't the best of times. Spacers started raiding, and it's been getting worse. Only a matter of time before they end us all. Unless you're willing to help some hard-working, pig-headed settlers out.
What do you need me to do?
No arguments here. The Spacers have taken out the family's list satellites, so we can't even talk to each other. Isolate and eliminate, a classic tale. You fix the Lopez satellite, and I'll open a secure channel, and we can sync up and get the lay of the land. And then get all of our satellites operational.
Okay, where are they at?
It might be I'm getting caught up in the moment, but I actually feel optimistic for once. Thanks.
Okay. I guess I gotta fly. Scalding rain. It's probably just quicker just to... I keep forgetting I can go straight to cockpit. Need to start doing that.
As the hero of Vectera, you need your own comic book, your own cartoon.
Alright, so I guess we're gonna fly up. Maybe fight some spacers. If that's the case, we need some shield. Kind of like this ship.
Pumping retros. Orbit achieved.
Let's pump shields.
Stabilizing.
Let's get rid of EM. Let's put everything into par. Let's take some engines down. Okay. Let's get these spacers.
Target's shield system is fried.
Why am I not locked on? I am.
Their grav drive is crippled. They're not escaping.
Oh, that just took out their shields.
And one more. There we go. Done. So now we head here.
Constellation has been collecting a ton of new things. Ancient things. Do you think people are starting to notice?
Maybe. Let's get the Lopez satellite on. I'm assuming we're just going to be fighting a bunch of spacers in space for this. We can do one more on engine. Engine, not engine. Do we have to board this? I imagine so, right? Nope, just says repair and connect.
Green light is on, which means communications is up. Sending
Can't
the
fly
data on
right
the
now,
other
so I had to
satellites.
slam right into it.
You do hear me, right? Hello?
I got you. Picking you up loud and clear.
Now that's a weight off my shoulders. It's gonna take some time dealing with someone competent. I don't suppose you want a job working hydroponics. No one ever says yes to that.
I see 2 more markers.
Once you repair the other satellites, I'll open a channel to the other families.
Okay. So it looks like one here. Travel. Our ship's pretty good at combat. I kind of wish we had maybe another weapon, but I think we're good right now. Where are they?
I can't believe I get to stand near you, breathing the same air. I've got to have every molecule.
I love the Adoran fan. Are there no spacers here? We should slow down.
Excellent. Now patch in. Lopez to win? Lopez to win. Win? Win!
Wynn's probably dead.
Win, please! We may be the 3 families now. I hope the other families are okay.
Watch them all be
The
dead.
sooner we make contact with them, the better.
Some religions say our lives are
Wait a minute, what is this?
Well, I hope
We
the
can
next
strafe
time
if we
around,
hit right
we're
button?
just as close as we are now.
How come I didn't know this? Oh, that would have been super helpful. I was trying to use the scanner and I was hitting the right button instead of left button, or bumper, I guess you call them on Xbox controllers. And yeah, apparently you could strafe. I didn't know that. Watch all these guys be dead. Free XP though.
People say I need more hobbies. Writing about you, thinking about you, talking about you. That's 3 right there.
Okay, here they are. You're dead.
Enemy shields are down.
Spacer Raccoon, you're next. If I can get on you here. Oh, this is good. You can't hit me like this. And a level 4, you're nothing. Yeah, that wasn't too bad. Slow down and stop.
Another satellite up and broadcasting. Lopez to Lemaire. Jacqueline.
She's not gonna be there.
How the hell?
Oh no, she's there.
I'm almost glad to hear your voice.
Listen, we need to meet, all of us. These spacers have got us on the ropes.
I can't believe people are spreading lies about you being in the Crimson Fleet.
No game, no rules.
Don't worry. I'm on the front lines of
Cons, he said. I like that my snow globe is still there too. You guys see that?
But it'll be on my ship.
Fine.
Huh.
I closed the call. So that's good old Jackie. Get to the other families. Hopefully they'll give us a better reception.
Let me guess, there are gonna be some spacers that spawn here too. I guess I should have been scanning these planets, but I don't know.
People are saying Constellation members have visions. Well,
are we supposed to go here?
All your visions involve kittens and
Did we warp to the wrong place? Maybe.
We don't take prisoners.
Level 4, level 12. Let's take out the 12.
We have disabled their shields.
And you're level 10. We'll take you out next.
Bam! Down goes their crab trap.
Time to die.
Is it time to die? Scarab.
Their shields are gone.
It is for you, I guess. Alright, now we need to go here. To the Banda satellite.
Whenever I'm lost, I think,
Oh, we can
what
boost.
would
I keep
you
forgetting
do
about
in
boost,
my
too.
shoes? Not literally, because I've got small feet.
Lopez to Banda? Banda, you there? You got the satellites back up? I'd help. Big help from a friend. I didn't know you had friends. I'm turning over a new leaf. And that thing? All the families.
Oh, I bet Jackie's gonna love that.
It's just gonna keep going.
She was a real peach.
I'm doing an oral history of Constellation's most decorated
but
members.
she's in. I'll come over.
It's just me repeating your name into a data slate for 5 hours.
You're choking me up here. Well, head on over to the rendezvous. And that's the last of them. Stranger, let's meet up on Lemaire's ship. But I have a feeling this ain't over and there may be further paying work ahead.
We're gonna have to go destroy the spacers, right? Is that what we're doing? She's got like a freighter ship.
And we're docking.
So, this is our savior, huh? Figured you'd need someone else to do something useful.
Charming as ever. First things first, I'm pretty sure the spacers got the winds. No contact with them.
All of them? My God.
Shit.
They were good people, and they died. Needlessly. Because we couldn't get our act together.
That's rich coming from you. You scammed me time and time again, Albin.
The spacers are a threat to us all, Jackie.
And that is the salient point. Mistakes were made, we need to get past that. What I'm proposing is a mutual defense pact, nothing else. Each of us throws in our ships, men, materials, and whatnot, enough to protect all of our asses.
I wouldn't give you one solitary ounce of helium-3 if my life depended on it.
Holy crap.
The problem is, it does. I think we all need to cool off. Stranger, a word?
I'm right here.
First things first. You did an honest day's work, you deserve an honest day's pay. Here, with heartfelt compliments. But I expect you know what's coming next.
Yes, I gotta go kill the
We're
spacers.
not military folk, and I'm not ashamed to say we are out of our depth. I'll pay you more, much more. If you can help kick the spacers out of our system,
Burns cured.
And coordinate our efforts to do so.
Tell me what you need.
Right you are. So we're not babes in the woods. Each family has a ship or two and hard men and women that can handle themselves in a firefight. But the root of the problem is, admittedly, a self-inflicted injury. My family was here first, and when Liz sent other families here, perhaps I didn't take to it kindly. Might be I made an odd credit here or there at their expense. Something Lemaire especially has never let me live down. But now we need the Lemaires and the Bandits both, I reckon.
So you want me to do this?
I wouldn't hold my breath with Jackie. But Band is good folk. Well, hopefully. We need to cooperate now, but also in the future. We need a mutual defense pact. As our new mercenary commander, please talk with Band and Lemaire. Lemaire, God help us, especially we could use. Her family's got the most ships and crew by far. But if she's a lost cause, Ben and I can muddle through.
Alright, well, let me take some medicine that'll make me irresistible. Starts with the H. Hippolyta, right? Makes me better at persuasion. And then we can put on our persuasion outfit, which is this one. Alright, time to persuade.
Just so you know, Albin is associating with the likes of him reflects poorly on your character.
Sure. It's played me straight so far.
Lucky you, then. So here's the deal. Odds are good my crew can hold out against the Spacers all by ourselves. If we're gonna band together, I have the most to contribute and the most to lose. The smart play for my interests is the Lemaire's hunker down and outlast the storm.
Persuade. Whatever you got, the Spacers got more. Band together or die
I may
alone.
not be some sort of military expert, but you can't know that for certain.
Let's try a 4. Do you want us to fight your battles for you?
Well, if you're offering.
That didn't work. Let's try another 4. You know joining a defense pack is the right thing to do.
I mean, if I could trust all parties involved, of course, you're right.
And a 2. We have a much better chance of killing the Spacers together.
Well.
Hey,
that's
the drugs worked.
true. Well, you might have a point. Fine. Let Albin know that I'm willing to try this defense pact for now.
Okay, and then
we band together.
You.
Hello, stranger. Your work in getting the satellites up? You've done us a good turn. I know it was paying work, but a lot of mercs wouldn't even take a list contract. You here to talk about the defense pact?
Yes. Alban was hoping you'd join.
I figured he might. I mean, I agree that right now coming together makes sense, but going forward, it's hard to imagine Jackie and Albin working together for the long haul without one winding up with a knife in the back.
Glad you're willing to help.
Not much of a choice, really. Well, the Bandits will join the defense pact. We got one ship operational, another we can patch up. It's not much, but you'll have us when you need us.
Okay. Got them all together.
So is the defense pact in business? Come on, don't keep me in suspense.
I mean, you could have heard that. I even got Jackie on board.
You convinced Jackie? Now I do believe in miracles.
I just took drugs, man. It's too easy. I can give you some.
How in the hell did you manage that?
Managed to talk her into it.
Wait, words can do that? Like I said, miracles never cease. So, the sensors have picked up 2 contact groups. Undoubtedly our spacer friends. We don't have many ships, but we can send them with you. Or hold them in reserves, your call.
I can handle them myself.
You are a wonder to behold. After you deal with the spacers, meet back on my farm. I've got an idea how to find where the spacers are based.
All right. Let's go to cockpit. Let's undock.
I'm sure they're sad to see.
Alright, that's going to do it for this episode. Thanks for watching. If you enjoy my content, please consider a like, a comment, and or subscribe. Stay tuned for the next episode. We'll see you then. Bye-bye.